You have that relentless mindset and they're going to hate you for it, but they will also respect you. Let's just dive into this one. People just hate relentless men. And what I mean by relentless is those top 1%, 0.1% people. They have the strongest mindsets in the world. They're willing to do literally whatever it takes. When everyone else gives up, they're there. They keep going. They put in work and then they put even more work on top of that. They never give up. They improve, learn, and adapt. You see this in sports. This is the Kobe Bryants, the Tom Brady's, Cristiano Ronaldo. In business, Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson, Elon Musk, all those top people with the top mindsets, the people that never give up and they keep on going. And relentless men, I'm not just talking about the top people. You can have a relentless mindset and get yourself up there. An average person, for example, that 80% of people, average person, mediocre people, they don't really care, do they? They don't really give a crap. They don't care about their mind or their body. They shovel crap into their bodies. They're overweight or they're too skinny. They don't look after their mindset. They don't go out for what they want. They're scared to fail. They're scared of the opinions of everyone else in the group because they don't want to be abandoned by the group. They won't go their own way. They won't listen to their internal and go after something and fail forward. Keep on bringing the momentum, learning and adapting to eventually get what they want now. So easy to give up on themselves, but then be so fast to blame everyone else and point the finger at everyone else. It's everyone else's fault. It's my environment's fault. Where I was brought up, that's why I have no opportunities in my career, in dating, the way I look, whatever it is. And when you really think about it, it is like the average person has a losing mindset. They just do. We'd also get the top 20%, and those are the people that actually go out into the world, actually try, actually show up for themselves. You could be in the gym, actually put effort into their health. They look after their diet. They're actually trying to improve their careers or their skills, communication skills, maybe in dating, everything like that. They're actively trying to walk towards what they want in life. And I say fair play to these people. I clap for these people because they're putting in effort. They're actually trying. They don't have that loser, that victim mindset, blaming everyone else. No, it's a different mindset. They've actually worked on themselves. They've got a positive mindset. They realize, no one else is going to do it for me. I've got to do it for myself. If I want something in life, I'm actually going to have to take steps forward to get what I want to go. They look into health and fitness. What they have to do, show up to the gym, resistance train, progressive overload, lifting more than what they did last time, challenging themselves. In career, they're actually looking to learning, adapting, improving their skills. They are moving forward. You give these people credit, in self-improvement, trying to improve their life, building up that strong mindset, internal fortitude. But what's at the top of that 20%? There's that 1%, that 0.1%, and that's the relentless people, the people with the relentless mindset, the relentless men, relentless women. These people literally give it everything they got. They see a goal, they see a vision, and they will literally unstoppable. They'll do whatever it takes, unbreakable. Like what I said with everyone else, 80% of people not even trying, but then the 20% try it. They turn up to practice, to training, whatever it is, let's say in a sporting aspect. The top 20, they turn up for training, practice. They put in hard work, sweat, blood, sweat, tears. But then the relentless people put that work in and they put in some more work. They are the best of the best. These people have different levels of standards. It's not good enough. I played my best, I did my best, but it's not good enough. It could always be better. Something can always be improved. And why do they think like this? Because they're a different breed, different animal. You can cultivate this. They have a dark side they use. A lot of people are scared of their dark side. Oh no, I'm not allowed to be angry, I'm not allowed to be aggressive because that's bad in the world. But if you actually use those emotions, control those emotions within yourself and focus them, they're not scattered everywhere, being mad at everyone or angry at everyone. No. It's a controlled chaos, controlled emotion, controlled focus, controlled anger, controlled aggression, and you put it towards something, a goal. Could be a gym goal, you want to pack on some muscle. Integrate that anger within yourself. Use that anger in your reps to push yourself till failure, beyond failure. Gives you that energy, gives you that edge. Everyone's so scared to use their anger, their aggression these days, but if you put it towards the right thing and you focus and you control it, you become different. You become transformed. You're a different animal. You're not pushing one side of yourself away. Oh no, the dark side's too bad. No, you're not. You're integrating it. It's like the duality of light. There is no light without darkness. They come together. There's not just good and there's not just bad. Love, not just hate. Combine them. And when you can combine them, I think when you combine them, I think that's when you become the best version of yourself. You integrate every part of yourself and you control them. These people put in so much practice, so much time, so much hours into their vision and their training, constantly showing up. And when everyone else is in a situation, flapping around, scared there's chaos everywhere, what do they look like? They're controlled calm. They could look cold, but inside there's a fire burning inside. But they've seen this so many times because they've practiced so many times. They've dealt with so much crap in life and pressure. They're fine. They can deal with it. They just move forward as normal. This is another day. I've seen this before, I can handle it. Everyone else is flapping around. Who should we turn to? We turn to this person. We turn to this guy. This guy's relentless. This guy knows what he's doing. And in basketball, who do they turn to? They turn to Kobe. And when everyone else is flapping around, he's the one that's going to show up. Or Michael Jordan. They're the types of people that are going to show up, get the job done. Strongest mindsets in the world. I'm not saying we have to be like a Kobe or a Michael Jordan, but you can cultivate and build up that relentless mindset for yourself in your own life, in all different areas of life. You raise your standards for yourself. And the thing is, when you cultivate like a really strong mindset, you don't blame everyone else, you're relentless and you keep showing up. That intimidates some people. And why is that? Because they see their own BS then, okay? You shut down all their BS excuses when they see what you're doing. Because every excuse that they can throw out to you why they're not fit and healthy, why they don't have that job they want, or the career, or their environment, or relationship, whatever it is, it gets thrown out the window. Because internally they know it's crap. They're just full of excuses. They see you and it shines a mirror back on themselves and they just feel like, how could I live up to that standard? Your standards are so high it makes them feel like crap. And truth be told, they can't live up to that standard. And that's fine. They have their own standards, you have your standards for yourself. You don't have to put your standards onto them, but they'll feel like that. But that's on them. You raise your standards and you build your standards for yourself because you want to live a certain life. You want to live a certain way, a certain lifestyle. And that's not for everyone, and that's fine. But it is what it is. If you build and cultivate this mindset, this will happen. Other people won't have your standards. Other people won't have your discipline, your work ethic, your internal fortitude. They just won't. And that scares them. I said before on the channel as well, like, guys, how can you beat someone who just never gives up? If you never give up in life, you constantly push for what you want. You keep on adapting to the situations, learning, growing, getting better. Keep showing up. How do you beat a person like that? Really hard to, okay? The only person that's going to beat a person like that is a similar person who is also like that, who has the most perseverance and discipline, maybe works a bit smarter, but they're both close, You cultivate this relentless mindset and your life will improve. It just will over time. You stay consistent on a long enough period of time. You cut out all the BS excuses you keep telling yourself why you're not where you want to be. In your fitness, showing up to the gym, resistance training, doing better than last time, progressive overload, what you eat, increasing your protein levels, sleeping, diet. Like I said earlier, career, relationships. If you literally never give up and you cut out your excuses, you keep showing up, keep learning, keep adapting, your life will change, your life will improve. It just will. How won't it? And honestly, guys, this has really helped me in my life as well. The more I've just cut out all the crap and just realized basically everything's on me. If I want something, I'm gonna have to learn more skills. I'm gonna have to go out into the world, place my feet outside, start walking, start talking to people, start showing up in the gym, start looking at different job opportunities, or start talking to different people for dating, whatever it is. If you're literally just waiting around and just waiting for the world to give you and hand you stuff, I'm sorry, my friend, you are not going to have the life you want. 5 years, 10 years down the line, you're going to be waiting around like an idiot and nothing would have happened. And you're going to be like, oh, what the hell? No magic fairy's going to fly out of nowhere and just hand you everything you want in life. That's not how it works. That could work on the Disney Channel, but does not work in real life. I tell you that for now. And the sooner you realize this, the sooner you can cultivate a strong, mentally strong, relentless mindset, the sooner you can be well on your way to what you want. And then eventually you keep showing up in 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years time, you will look back and you'll thank yourself, for actually showing up for yourself. Not for everyone else, not doing this for everyone else, but showing up for yourself, your own internal, the vision you have for yourself, the life you want. And guys, don't ever let anyone else think you're weird or annoying, different because you have a different mindset and want to live a different life. Yeah, you are different and that's fine. But you can find like-minded people as well, all right? So never let anyone deter you, make fun of you, and think you're weird for being strong, mentally, physically, spiritually. Hope this video brought you value, guys. With that being said, if you enjoyed this one, why not watch another one? I'm sure you'll enjoy it. You got this.